he's more wrong than anything because that's your relationship.
Say my name, say my name, say my name is around you. Baby, I love you. Say my name, say my name. Kinda shady, keep calling me baby. Say my name, say my name. No one is around you. Baby, I love you. You ain't running game.
Okay, guys, as y'all can see from the title, we got crawfish, corn, potatoes, shrimps. We got us a adult beverage. We got some dipping sauce right here. This is my own dipping sauce, and this is some dipping sauce I got from the place I ordered shrimps. And if you see me sipping on this, this is just apple juice. Because I have this adult beverage, so just kind of even it out. Now that the food is all propped, I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna take all this down, so we know how we about to eat this. Put this sauce behind, since y'all seen the sauce. This sauce is really good. This is some sauce the Chinese people made, and then this is my own dipping sauce. I did not cook any of this, so hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Chelsea, yet another video again without my husband because he's been working. So with that being said, welcome to the Life with the Freemans. I'm probably gonna start eating first. As you guys can see from the title, I know I'm late talking about this, but I really want to touch bases on this. I was waiting for my husband, so I want to kind of talk about it before I get old. But I'll probably eat first, and then just give a little insight of what I think. Like I say, everybody is entitled to their opinions, so just bear with me. Let me eat a little bit, and then we'll talk about it. Put my little bag right here. Put all my stuff away. And this crawfish better be good, because we've been driving out of town to get crawfish, and it's been good. And now finally, where we live, well, places been selling crawfish too where we live, but the people we always go to, and the only thing with them, I didn't want to wait because my shrimps is like 15 minutes, and then when I called, because this is actually two different places. This is the Chinese place, and this is a daiquiri shop, which is just where I got my alcoholic beverage from, my adult drink. And they sell crawfish, shrimps, all that, but I got shrimps from the Chinese place because I like them. So my shrimps, they was like 15 minutes, and by the time I got my shrimps, I don't know if y'all can see the little bit of steam, but it is steaming. I didn't want to wait for the crawfish, because by the time I got the crawfish, the shrimps was going to be cold. And I didn't want to rewarm the shrimps because I didn't know how much I was going to eat. I actually dumped the whole plate in there. So whatever I don't eat, I'm just going to put back in there. But with that being said, I didn't want to have to warm up because I didn't know how much I was going to eat. Oh, snap. And good thing I put this wax paper down, because it's going to make a mess. And my children is up. Y'all probably hear the TV. But to kind of minimize the sounds and all that, I can make a little station set up in my room. Okay? They wanted grilled cheese sandwiches, so that's what I did before I went and got my crawfish. So I was like, okay, if y'all eating grilled cheese sandwich, then if y'all want to eat before I leave, I mean, it's going to be extra loud when I start recording, because they going to want to talk to me. They just going to be all over the place. So and I'm kind of glad they wanted grilled cheese sandwiches, so I could have just enjoyed my crawfish. Back to what I was saying about waiting. I had to wait for this crawfish. I had to not wait. I didn't want to have to wait for the crawfish, so I got mild. We usually get hot, but I mean, I guess it's still good. Nothing to cry about. I don't know, I always like to take this little vein out. So, go with this baby. Then they use it. Ooh, pulled out perfectly. Let me try some of this shrimp. Okay, one more. I think they probably overboiled the shrimp because it's harder to peel than normal, and usually I don't have that problem. So what I want to talk about is that CJSOCOOL situation. Not too much of him. I mean, in other people's point of view. Like I said, I get and I understand a lot of the stuff that escalated was because of him, and he could have stopped. I understand that. But we're touching bases on Nikee and Royalty's fight. Okay? So one, what I want to say is about Jalea being in the mix. Well, her kids being out there, period. I don't know if all the kids was out there from the statements or whatever about the twins being there, but Royalty did say that the twins was with her brother at her house. And I felt like if that's the case, your other two should have been at home as well. Because I go by staying a child's place. And that situation didn't have nothing to do with her kids. I mean, and even if the children's names flew in that atmosphere, still, it was an adult on adult situation. So she could have easily left her kids at home because you left the twins. What was the reason of getting the other two in the car and drive to a CJSOCOOL neighborhood and fight? And your child was in the mix, being disrespectful, cursing. I mean, we all know that they probably curse anyway. Okay, my camera fell. So, like I said, we probably all aware that the kids curse. I mean, that's normal. They go to school, you don't know what they do. So, I mean, we get that. But to say, my mom is standing right there, and I'm going to start cursing to adult. I'm going to call the adult out. First of all, when it doesn't have nothing to do with the child. Okay? Second off, about the situation with Royalty kids, about the custody thing and all that. If her kids wasn't there, the little ones, the twins, I won't say she was putting them in danger because they were not there. Now, the other two, then that is something to look at. And yes, the state will look at that like that is child endangerment because anything could have went wrong with that. First off, and I want to see the unedited clip. I really want to see like how the whole fight went down. Like no edit, no nothing. Like that's what I want to see. I do and don't think at the same time. I mean, it might sound crazy, but I think because being with somebody for a long time, even though he cheated and whatever, I don't think he could have just easily get over Royalty like that. So deep down, I still think he does have that soft spot for her, and at the same time don't want to be in a relationship. But not even saying because they have kids together. That's just something that, I mean, I could be wrong, but I look at like it takes time to heal. So with that being said, I think he still cares, but don't care at the same time. I know he was always have my cake and eat it too. So, I don't know. The whole situation is kind of weird. I don't know. And with that being said too, no shade, but when I watched the video, what I seen, which I'm not about to put no clip of the video here, there, none of that. Just go watch the other YouTuber that posted the video. The video is everywhere. So, like I said, I'm just touching bases on it, and it's kind of getting old. And I just want to talk about it because, like I said, me and my husband were supposed to talk about it. So, with that being said, from the video, if Royalty is trying to get props over there, hand claps and all that, I don't really see it because when they first threw hands, yes, Royalty did throw the first lick, but you can see Nikee got hands, and then instantly Royalty went to putting her head down. And then when the next clip comes on, you see Royalty on top of her. That don't mean you want to fight. You was on top of her. Doing what? So I think a lot of that, everything that's been going on in their world, I think a lot of that could have been resolved if from day one CJ was honest about everything. A lot of this hatred started off with him being secretive and him still in love with Nikee. That's why I said at the end of the day, I can't see him 100% over royalty right now because you wasn't 100% over your first baby mama. And you can't say because Nikee did this, Nikee did that. Well, royalty did something for you to her. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was something about Nikee, like, something about Nikee, something about royalty that you like. Because you're not about to waste those years with somebody you don't like. I mean, no matter how much the situation went sour in y'all relationship, it was something that kept y'all together that long. I mean, so with that being said, all of this could have started, and I think did start, with the secrets, the lies, pictures being sent, text messages, other than it being strictly dealing with his daughter or situations with his daughter. And like I said, I don't fault nobody because at the end of the day, well, I can't say I don't fault nobody, but I feel like this. CJ was in that relationship. He knew he was in that relationship. And you text another woman, your ex or whatever, and she entertained you. I mean, yes, the woman is wrong because she know. So I'm not really taking up for her, but he's more wrong than anything because that's your relationship. It's just like a married man. Even when the woman don't know about the wife or the girlfriend. Any relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, and you don't know about their other half. You can't get mad about the person that don't know about you. I mean, you could be mad, but you can't get mad and want to fight this girl or this man that don't know nothing about you. And, I mean, to me, it's a waste of time. Fighting this person that don't know nothing about you because you mad that they cheating. But wasn't it your man or your woman cheating on you? So, you know, handle the business. Beat their ass. Because half of the time, the other person don't even know about you. It's easy for people to play both sides. It's easy to put people on a time schedule for you to cheat. It's so easy. And they'll never know till they get caught. Prime example. CJ did it for so long. You didn't know till y'all went in his phone or whatever the case might be. So, and I do want to touch bases on the shooting. One, I want to know, did Kamari make it to his house yet? Because you know that he was talking about her going over there, which Nikee spoke on her channel about Kamari is going to stay finally, which I've been waiting for a long time for Kamari to stay. But now it was like everything coming into pass, and Nikee was finally sending her baby over there to be with her dad till she get everything else together where she lives now, and they was going to all move. So, you know, Kamara just was going to get a head start and already be out there, which I felt like is a great opportunity. And why I say a great opportunity, because my mom never closed those doors for us to see our dad. It was whether he wanted to or not. And I know how I feel to want to be with that other parent and you're not able to. It's frustrating, just like she said about Kamara behaviors and stuff. a lot of that could play into a role because she want to be with her dad, but then she want to be with her mom. And with all the things that held them back in the past, with all the other drama, and Kamara not being there, Kamara not fitting in, Kamara not feeling like, you know, she just didn't have the vibe with royalty and her kids being there. Don't get me wrong, she loves Nation. We understand that. But like I said, with her vibes, and I understand as a mother too, you're not going to send your child where they're not comfortable. Yes, she wanted to be with her dad, so can't nobody pinpoint. Nobody was forcing her to be there. We understand that. But she also wanted to be with her dad too. So that I want to give Nikee a hand clap, because that takes a strong woman to send her baby miles away and come way after her to, you know, make that big move too. But it also gives her that feel of the other parent. So I feel like that's a good thing. But I wanted to know, like, did she already make that move there when the break-in happened? Because I know that'll be devastating. And I hope just because of that break-in or whatever, that don't stop Kamara from going, because that could have happened to anybody. It's not like he was gang affiliated and everybody knew that was bound to happen. Anything could happen, and then look at the type of fame he have. So, I mean, anybody, even without the fame, somebody could just break in your house. It's normal. So I hope that don't stop her from staying with her dad if she's not already. I just feel like CJ should probably put better security up. Make sure all surroundings of his house is secure. Nobody can get in without an alarm being triggered. No matter it's from the window, the garage. I feel like that part of safety he really needs to be able to house kids too. Not only for his safety, because he's a dad. You want to be there for your kids. But for everybody else's safety that's staying in your home. So I don't feel like that should be a reason that Kamari is not able to go, or the twins not being able to go. And from everything else I've been seeing on the internet, I'm pretty sure, like I said again, no shade, that it's more of royalty that probably be bitter about the situation. I understand at the same time, that's why I said no shade. I understand at the same time that her job is to protect her kids and make sure they're fine. The actions that she did in the fight was not protecting her kids. I understand that. The gun situation, yes, is a different situation, but anything could have happened at the fight too. So it's like a win-win-lose situation, because you can't fault her for trying to be aware of her kids' safety and stuff with the dad, but she also played harmful roles too with her other two. Even if it wasn't the twins, it don't matter. They're still your kids, and that was a no. That was a no on my part. But I don't think, like I said, again, it comes back to me saying, you seen that royalty, well, you seen that Nikee was kind of always in the picture. So, you know, and she said it, she love her baby daddy. Sometimes that love is never gonna die. It's just something about that person. You spend years with them. Her and CJ struggled together, riding in a car with no heater with a baby. So that's something that they all, that's their history. So I understand that it's hard for them to leave that behind, but you also have to learn boundaries when each person has a relationship. So same thing with Nikee. Same thing with royalty. he introduced Royalty when he first started doing YouTube. So they basically grew together. They built this big platform that nobody want to admit to, but they all built this platform together. It was not just him alone, because a lot of his content was dealing with the kids and her. Like, a lot of the content he put out, he wouldn't have been able to do alone. Okay? So, with that being said, about the shooting and the break-in, I don't know how everybody else look at it. I look at it as I feel like it would be kind of hard for Royalty to set him up, not only because of her twins, well, they're twins. I feel like because they just, they break up is fresh. I don't think she lost love that fast. Her seeing somebody new probably only was like to mend that broken piece, because CJ obviously moved on. So she needed something. And I don't feel bad for her trying to find that missing piece, because what she's supposed to do? Cry about it? You have to move on. So, I mean, I'm not saying that that's going to fix everything, because it's not. But it give her an opportunity to see life in a better perspective. See other people, meet other guys that'll probably treat her way better than he treated her. Never know. It might be somebody that don't treat her good. But she's an adult, and everybody goes through that stage of learning new people. So I kind of felt that it would be kind of hard for her to set him up. I mean, I wouldn't pinpoint my eyes to her. And same thing for Nikee. They past, their history, everything else that was going on. I feel like it ain't her neither. Couldn't be. And then she about to send her baby out there. Her baby been going out there. I mean, Kamara's not a baby, but she been sending her out there. She been going lately, visiting CJ with his new girlfriend. So I don't feel like she would stoop that low, because, I mean, think about her child's safety too. And I don't think she'll want to ruin that, because she already said herself that was a good opportunity for Kamara, so she could be with her dad. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure she's not trying to stop it with all that extra stuff. Now, we don't know nothing about Miss Becky. I don't even know her name, so let me not say it like that. But we don't know nothing about his other girlfriend. I don't know if y'all know yet, but I only watch videos, so I don't know her yet. You know what I'm saying? She ain't been on the channel that long. I understand she got a good personality. She loves Kamari. She loves his kid. She a kid-friendly person. So I don't think that she could probably do it neither, because if you love his kids like you showing it, you wouldn't want anything to get in the midst of him losing his kids. And you love his kids, so you wouldn't want to unalive the man, because that's what could have happened. And you wouldn't have seen his kids again. You get what I'm saying? And you wasn't getting no money neither, because you're not married to him. So what would be her point of doing so? You know what I'm saying? And she with him. As everybody know, that's what a lot of people say. He's a show-off. So 9 out of 10, anything that she want, he gonna buy it, surprise her, and he gonna record it. Not only because now he gets to show it off, he get to make content. He get to make more money, and he bought her what she wanted, because it don't matter, because he's replacing that with more money. Get what I'm saying? So I would rule her out too, because not only she can get what she want, it'll be a dumb move if you did, because why? Why? For you to sit down next to him and help him clean wounds? if you did all that to help somebody clean wounds, then you might as well go get your CNA license or nursing degree or some other things. Put it towards something if you want to clean wounds, or go work in the trauma department. So I think, like I said, it was just a natural fact. It's not natural, but it's natural in, it's just, I don't know. What life is not supposed to be, it is. So it is kind of natural and it's normal that people breaks in. People get shot because it's like our new norm. Like, this is happening so much that it's not even shocking that it happened. You get what I'm saying? We only making it shocking because of who he is. We see it on the news every single day, and we do not do detective work behind it. So I think, of course, sums it up again. He's a kind of show off. So with that being said, how hard it is to break into somebody's house. You fail to realize blueprints, okay? You can get blueprints anywhere of somebody's house. Not even that. He records in his home. You walk around, you go in your bedroom. Okay, we know. You go down this hall, you make a right. That's his bedroom. You go further in his room, we can see behind his bed is a walk-in closet. You go in the kitchen, if you use the door to the left, that's the garage. And if you use the door in the middle, from the door from the garage, that's the backyard. Get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, by which I feel like people should be able to record whatever they want without people having to try to kill you or break in. Like, but this world is sick. They have sick people. So, you have to always be cautious. You see, I'm recording, but the only reason you know I'm sitting in my room is because my children is up, okay? You see a window, but I ain't sitting down showing you my room, okay? So, with that being said, they know where you live because you showed them the front of the house. You showed them the gate on multiple occasions. You showed them the gate when Royce here bumped the gate with the green Hellcat. And you live like a house down from the gate, or you are the house by the gate. So it wasn't hard to find you. They know what vehicles you have. So you get what I'm saying? Which, at the same time too, this is another thing. Usually, gated communities have passwords or keys, or you gotta buzz, you gotta let them in. Either they jump the fence, I don't know, because I don't see you shooting up into somebody's house and running, which you could, because as soon as you cross over the gate, it's a bunch of cars. So they could have just got away that fast. They could have parked outside the gate. But if so, and they used the pin and got in, then this is an inside man work. Okay? This is an inside man work. And y'all don't worry about how I eat my potatoes. I just don't like the skin. So I will peel the skin off the potatoes. And I love potatoes, so I'm not going to stop eating. So. And then, so far about the, again, let's rewind about the twins. How, she was stating that the twins was at home with her brother. She don't care about them calling the people, yada, yada, yada. Well, you do know, if he's concerned about his twins, and he called the people, or Nikee called the people, like she said, if she could have, and even if she did, I mean, she's free to call whoever she wants. Second off, you saying that the twins wasn't even there, they was home with your brother. Okay, even if they was home with your brother, your other two minor kids was at the scene. So meaning that you have 4 kids. If the state decides to take care of this matter and say, yup, you right, it could have went left. That's a dangerous environment. They come into state custody. Okay. Not just that. Now they're looking for relatives. Okay. The twins' dad. Alright, he like, oh, that's my twins. So that's where they gonna go. To dad. If dad don't have no safety concerns or nothing that the state looking for, they gonna send him over to dad. And with that shooting happening, that was just a break-in. They gonna look at it as, they probably gonna look at it as fame, wealth, somebody broke in. If you can show us that you can avoid these things, house alarms, alarming the whole house, where you could at least know and be alert if somebody try to get in the house. They'll send them to dad. And now mom will work a case plan, okay? Till she's able to get those kids back in her custody. Our dad will have full custody, and or they'll share custody after she does what she need to do. The kids will probably stay with him and visit her, meaning that they're not at school. They'll probably let them visit during the week and let them spend the night. So, with that being said, just because the twins wasn't there, you had 2 minor kids there. So, two minor kids equal all 4 of your kids leaving, because they're still in your custody. If you was pregnant, then it is another story. I don't know how each state works, but the state of Louisiana, yeah, if the mom is pregnant, she was pregnant with the twins right now, and this happened and the state was to get involved, then just the 2 oldest ones, and then when she would have had her baby, then that wouldn't abide by it wouldn't have mattered for the babies, like, because the babies wasn't on that case plan. So, but with that being said, what she was saying when I was looking at the video, I was like, okay, you saying that, but you saying too much. Like, you just need to just shut up. Like, if they already threaten you about they could have called, or they're concerned about the safety of the twins, you should have just shut up. And your mama in the back, she should have made sure you shut up, because those videos they could use against you. And no matter how you look at it, like I said, the twins wasn't there, but your 2 minor other kids was there. So when the state gonna look at them, all minors that you're in charge of is gonna come into state custody. Then they're gonna find family relatives and yada yada yada. So it's corn sweet. So, y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Like, what y'all think is going on. I'm assuming, look, and see if they're still talking about this somewhere. Or if they got other stuff. Because the last I seen was after CJ made his video about the situation. That acting like a wild maniac or whatever he said. Fighting. And they ran into his house and yada, yada, yada. And then I watched Royalty talk about it while the children running around. Her mama was in the background. And two, I feel like her mama need to let Royalty do her own thing. Like, I understand at the end of the day it's her mama. Her mama is concerned. Her mama want to be there for her. But I feel like the mama, the grandmother, the mama... she puts her 2 cents in where she really don't need to put it in. Because Royalty is grown with 4 kids. Let her voice her own opinion about the situation, which she has been voicing her opinion about it. But Mom was always like say this, Royalty. Yeah, talk, Royalty, talk. She was more like always there in the atmosphere, like just there. I understood that she helped Royalty with her kids, but some things I feel like she should back off. And two, I feel like that's when she get bucked too. Like I said, it's just my opinion about everything. You're entitled to yours. So with that being said, drop in the comment how you feel about the situation. If you don't know about it, then just go look it up. I'm pretty sure the Shade Room talked about that too. I never even looked at the Shade Room talk about it. But, yeah. I'm trying to make sure I've covered everything that I wanted to talk about with the situation. I did want to point out one more thing. About the recording the fight too. Royalty made sure she made that money. I mean, she was, yeah, I think it was online. Or were they? Or she was on live at first. Whatever the case was, Royalty made her money because she knew everybody wanted to see that fight. And you edited it. Okay. I need to see the real deal. Just drop it. Everybody lose something, win something. If you feeling played, fight again. But I want to see the real deal. I wish Nikee would have got out there and record her own thing and show the real. And what happened to the people that was driving? Because I know somebody had to pull up and watch that fight. Because they was already on live. So anybody that know where they was, it's hard to believe that they didn't get that angle of that fight. A different angle or from the road or down the street, something. And none of these fans seen it. Yep. But today's video was not to bash anybody. Just about what I thought about the situation. And how the situation was handled. How it could have been better. So, what I'm about to do is eat a little bit more. And then I'm going to call this a wrap. I'm probably going to cut it off. No, because I'm not talking about nothing. So, since I'm ending this video, I want to say thank you for joining me. And I hope that y'all do drop a comment down below. And let me know how y'all feel about the story. And maybe we could talk about some more stuff. And if you made it to the end, I appreciate you because your time is very valuable. And thanks for joining the Life with the Freemans. And if you made it to the end of the video, I very, 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 very much much appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because this will help our channel grow. So, with that being said,